What's up, everyone? I'm the Prime Commando, and I'm here with this special guest that you guys want to check him out. He'll be in the description, same as everyone else. And if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself to anybody who would be viewing this.
What's up, guys? Tennessee Gaming here. Little Commando. Where's your gun at, man? Come on.
Isn't that like running around naked, though, Commando?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Thank
I have a
God you
buddy
got
that will
clothes
come
on.
in here and do that. No, but
Thank God.
as you guys do know, me and him has actually been trying to work together for about a day now, and finally actually found people who is close into our area in general, so we know where we're talking about when we say, "Do you know this location?" That's one
Hmm.
of the biggest things is with the freedom community, we started noticing people are more like wanting just the views and stuff. They want, hey, just go check out my channel. I don't care about, what you have to say.
It's not even. Don't get me wrong, I love them. I love the partnership because, it's the most flexible one out there. It truly is. It's probably one of the best that I've came across.
Oh
It's
yeah.
it's just one of those things that people has got to be able to be a little bit more flexible and be willing to take on anybody and not care about how many views they have or subs because in all reality that means absolutely nothing. It's all about the fun factor. Are you enjoying what you're doing, type of thing. So I don't know. It's a toss up right now.
Yeah, for me, like I would stay in the freedom community just because I find it fun and it's easier to meet people that way, but it's the fact that it's so difficult to actually have the people that you're looking for working with you that you're trying to get. You contact a couple people, it's like, yeah, I'll play a game with you, but I want to like go and do this first. I want you to, subscribe to my channel and everything like that. It's like
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to subscribe to your channel if I'm not going to watch you. I subscribe to people who I'm going to keep watching.
Yeah, there's no use of having that subscriber unless they're watching. It's like I said earlier, would you rather have 10 subscribers and 10 views or 1,000 subscribers and 1 view? I'd rather have the 10 out of 10 because the 1,001 just ain't going to help you or anybody else. And they have the column for the collaborations and stuff like that, and people are doing it. Don't get me wrong. It's just I wish they were doing it more for the enjoyment and getting to know the other player than it is about becoming, dare I say, YouTube famous and stuff like that. Oh, ow! I just fell.
Oh man. All right, well,
Um,
this is off to a good start. We got some decent amount of material over
yeah.
here getting
Mm.
cobblestone.
Now, shall we make houses right off the bat? And
Normally, what I'll try to do with me, my friends, or anyone else that end up joining in here is mostly we'll start out trying to just find a nice little spawn, and if we do end up finding an area that we like, even if we don't have much supplies, we'll end up starting out there. But normally we try not to. We try to wait until our inventory is at least a little bit full on things. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way.
excuse me.
It's all good.
um, let's see. Do we want to live in the mountains, in the plains, or what?
It really all depends, because I mean, either way, you can do a what my buddy calls a mine shaft, which you dig until you hit bedrock, or a lava bed where you can't go past it, and that just gives you so much material with that.
Um, I guess we could mine right off the bat. I mean, the hole that I fell in is almost a small ravine, but it doesn't really go that deep. So, I think, in my opinion, we should kind of explore a little bit because I love the look of this forest right here, and knowing there's plenty of wood there really, really, really helps out. And having the plains right here at us, the food supply could be out the roof. So, hmm.
That's one of the things that normally I'm fairly good at is with building. I've actually quickest thing that I normally start off with is a small little place and then slowly expand it over time once it starts becoming daytime. Getting stuck on a rock.
Mm. Oh, and by the way, this is 1.8. I have never actually done a playthrough on 1.8 because right now I'm working on a modded 1.7.10. So for me and my viewers, we're going to be experiencing new mobs because if I'm not mistaken, there's rabbits and like all kinds of crazy stuff that they added to
There's
this.
a random spawn that is a rabid rabbit, so that thing will murder you to death, and
Oh,
that thing will
nice.
eat you up if you're not prepared for it. One of the things I'm going to warn you, I don't know what kind of computer you have, but the hardest thing on my computer is going. There's so much water that runs in the underground water temples, and there's so much moving water that's just impossible for my computer to handle it. And
Mm,
me and my fiance, this is in my single player map that I've been working with, ended up um, finding one of them, and from there we tried to completely empty out the thing. We were in game mode. This took us probably about 3 hours in real time to do this.
mm.
We tried to use sponges and things, and that was before my buddy said, "Hey, well here, use this command, which is like slash remove um air, and then it or fills with air or something like that. I can't remember. I have it written down though.
Using the
I
wand
keep
commands, basically.
Yeah, but for
Mm.
me, I don't have to since it's the update. Normally, I hear a zombie
That's never a good thing, dude.
like right beside me. And just
um,
another thing, if you ever do need to be teleported, you can ask me or my fiance whenever she gets the chance to be on here with us. But right now, if I'm not mistaken, she's watching a film.
mhm.
Speaking, oh, there's a skeleton down there.
Where are you right
Have
now?
you?
I can't even find you. Where'd you go? Oh, I
I'm
see
at the
you.
main area where the
I see you. I
pigs.
see you.
Ah, there you are. Let's see
Okay.
here.
All right.
Need a weapon?
I have a wooden sword already.
All right.
Feel my wrath.
There's a skeleton right down there actually, and I think there's a zombie down in there with it.
Down in here?
Yeah, that little cave right there.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. If I'm not, is this not a new ore right here? I don't think this was in 710, and I don't believe I've ever seen.
Those actually, yeah, those aren't actually just ores. It's more. Me and my buddy have decided to just say they're decorative blocks, where you can make them into smooth stone and stuff. But aside from
Oh.
that, ow. And also, if you can get slime balls, you can make it into a trampoline. We decided to put one over. I think it was like 200,000 blocks feet. Uh-oh.
Whoa. That's a lot.
Yeah, and we bungeed off of it. Oh crap.
Are you gonna die? Wow, there's a lot down in here. Oh, yep, you died. Good job, dude. First episode, heebie-jeebie. Ooh, skeleton, come here. Come here.
I'm gonna have to do
Get
something.
get out of here. Oop, nope. Get away, zombie. You're not going to get me, son. I am a Minecraft pro. Don't you know?
I need to go ahead and do this before I forget.
Uh-oh. Did you forget to take the chicken out of the oven?
Let's see.
What you do?
There's that, and there's that. We don't have to worry about that again.
We got a desert right above us. I don't like the fact being near a desert because that's like the worst place to, or is it just a beach kind of thing?
Yeah, it's just like a little beachhead.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know what happened to the sword that I had. I think that's gone.
Well, I think I have it. Hold on, here you go. That was yours. This was yours. I'm pretty sure that was
Awesome.
yours. I'll give you half this just so you have wood. Half that just so you have blocks to build with. Here's a couple arrows that I don't need. I don't need that. You can have that and that. I'm giving you all
Got
my
any
junk.
like diamonds and things in there too? Maybe like an anchor?
Hey, I mean, you just never know, man. When we started here, I just started going, and that was the big mistake. Is it's hard for me to stop.
Yeah, and the
Um,
things that was in it, you see, I don't know if you've seen it. Said game mode was updated, but that is so we do not lose our inventory, and mob griefing normally seems to be a big problem, which I try to avoid. So no more are they able to blow up blocks. They can still
oh,
hurt us, but
mhm.
they aren't able to actually leave a crater. And I don't know if
Ah,
you've noticed this, but in the update, actually, creepers, when they start hissing at times, you'll see the other mobs actually run away and cower from it. It's
really?
actually fair. Yeah, it's really interesting, actually. I thought it was pretty cool.
Hmm. No, like I said, man, this will be my first run through of 1.8. I've never really uh tested it per se, just for the simple fact I didn't know how well or how bad the mobs would turn out to be. So, admittedly, I'm probably missing out, but what can I do? We'll try it now.
Mm,
We'll see what happens.
it all depends on people's. Some of them like the update. When the update first, like very first came out, though, it was horribly laggy, and it just sucked beyond words. And then they started fixing it. It's why I don't know if you noticed, but quite a few times you'll see update of Minecraft on the bottom of the screen before you hit the play button.
Hmm.
Yeah, so they ended up fixing quite a lot of the problems, which were mostly loading errors and things like that. Things were trying to load too quickly for most players. And I'm just saying, though, they're not going to be able to do many more updates considering we are on Java, and Java's only going to be able to do so much before they have to buy Java just to update it.
Well, considering they spent, Microsoft spent what, $2 billion on the product, I'm pretty sure they can shell out another 500,000, for Java. So,
Too. That's a lot of money, though.
I mean, well, in a way, it truly is. That is a huge amount of money. But in a way, if they do it right and not try to screw with the community too much and go for day one DLC on Minecraft 2, dare I say, and really work with the community, really work with the modders that are out there, it's possible that, they can come out with a newer, better generation of Minecraft. But it's also Microsoft, so it's one of those
Sometimes
things.
Microsoft is, yeah. Some things I like about them, some things I don't. It's an
Uh,
interesting thing.
yeah, most people really, really hate them because they've bought platforms in the past that they just left in the dust and let die. So,
Oh yeah,
oh man, I
I've
don't
actually
know.
Steam has been taking over quite a few things. Is actually what I've been hearing is they took over some Star Wars games because once and Lucas freaking sold out. Lucas sold out to Disney for like 1.7 billion dollars or something like that. Ridiculous.
Well, think of it this way. If you had a franchise that made already billions of dollars due to the movies alone, not even including the toys and the TV shows and all that stuff, and you knew that it was kind of backsliding, but you could still sell it for a decent amount of money, would you not make the same move or would you stick with it?
Let's see if he ended up actually doing what his fans, when he was doing good, was within the intentions that he had was listening to the fan base for a while, but he stopped doing that, and that's when I say Star Wars back in somewhere around 2012 is when it started hitting a plummet.
Hmm. Yeah, I was never. I mean, Return of the Jedi was probably my favorite out of all of them. I did not like any of the newer episode 4 or 5 or whatever it was, like Darth Maul and all that stuff. I really could not get into it because they're trying to say that it went back before, all the other movies, and it's just the tech was so much newer that it kind of threw me off. So it was really hard to grasp that it was backwards instead of forward type thing. So uh, I don't know. I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
doubting it. It was a really good series. They were good movies. It just wasn't the feel for me. I was so used to the classic 80s style Star Wars. So I don't
actually,
know.
what's sad is they never even made one clone trooper outfit, if I'm not mistaken, in for the entire series of the movies. They never had to. It was all CGI.
Wow.
Yeah. And actually, it was originally going to be like a love story, which what Star Wars was going to be. So basically, LucasArts over time ended up what I feel is like it kind of just stumbled upon like, hey, here's this amazing idea. Let's use this. Like it just happened that this Star Wars ended up being such an amazing idea.
Hmm. Kind of like Minecraft, just stumbled over, two kids in a basement. Hey, let's try this out, and it just boom, blew up kind of thing.
Yeah, his Notch ended up just blowing this away. He's done amazing work with it. It sucks that he's not really doing a whole lot with it much now.
Don't get me wrong. I love Minecraft. I love watching it. I love making videos about it. I love just playing it in general. But if I was in his shoes, I probably would have made this move that he made now a long time ago. Because
What with selling it?
just for the simple fact, knowing that it was just a couple of guys that got together, decided to make a game, and all of a sudden it's the biggest indie game on the planet, and to have all that responsibility, to have that hundreds of millions of dollars that you need to get to your employees, to get to the developers, to get out in the community, and having all that responsibility, oh man, that'd be too much for me. Way too
Yeah,
much. Where am I right now? 44. Okay. Oh, the F3 is completely different on this one too.
yeah. A lot
Hmm.
of things have changed with this.
Interesting.
Now, one of the things that's actually cool is a little water source right here. I don't know where you went, but the
I'm down in a hole right now. I'm mining down. I want to get us as close to diamond level as I can to get us started gathering resources.
which is layer 11.
Right.
Yeah, it's the
Well,
best one to get
anywhere
them at.
between 11 and 13 is
Ow!
like,
What did I do to you?
ooh, we got
I
iron
got a
here.
freaking Enderman chasing me. I didn't. He just like came up to me and started punching me. Oh my god.
Die. You're a commando. You can do it. Pull out your knife. You'll be
Oh
okay.
my gosh. There's so many. There's. I'm just going to cross the river. I'm just going to start mining some cobble. There's so many.
That's what you get.
There's like at least 10 of them all together over there.
Nice.
Zombies, skeleton, two creepers, and that freaking Enderman wrecked me.
Nice. So you don't look at them, man. That's the whole point. You don't even put your cursor anywhere near those guys. They will take everything you got.
That's what's funny though. At times, like I don't even look at them. They'll be like walking towards me, like, "Hey, look at me. Just do it. Just look at me. You know you want
I've
to."
had those ones that like I'll be doing what I'm doing now, and I'll have like this whole like layer clear out, and I swear that they'll just teleport right in front of me, like, "Hey, I'm here. You're going to look at me. Pay
Right?
attention." It's like that long lost puppy. Come here, love me.
Well, the
Right.
best thing to actually do is, whenever you can, is try to get some spiders killed, because not only can you make potions, but the you can also get a fishing pole from their string.
And bows.
Yeah.
Bow is
I
always
normally
a
have to
good thing.
worry about bows though. Normally I end up getting those from the freaking uh
Skeleton.
yeah,
How long you been playing Minecraft?
a long time. Too long.
Uh, wait, let me see what level I'm at right here. Let's see. Okay, it's 23. I don't have much longer to go, but my pick broke, so I have to make my way back out of the hole.
I just see the skeleton like running for dear life, and now he's dead because I killed him. I like that actually. We're right beside horses, which isn't that bad.
Now, I heard a rumor that there's actually a potion that can be made with a rabbit's foot or something like that. Is that right?
Yeah, but it's very difficult to get a rabbit's foot.
Is it one of those very
Basically,
random drops?
yeah, it's a really random drop. Me and my fiance's been playing this update for um since it came out basically, and it's very rare at times to ever get an actual drop. At least for us, we've hardly been able to get any drops from a rabbit foot. You can get hide, which the hide you cannot make just like armor with it. You actually end up using the hide with other pieces of rabbit hide and it making a cow hide, actually. So then from there you'll be able to make armor. If you're like surrounded by rabbits or something, then yeah, there you go. Got one way to make armor or something.
I start to say, is the rabbit spawn kind of like the pig, the cow? It's in abundance, or is it more of a random, once in a great blue moon type thing?
It depends on the biomes. This kind of biome, you'll be able to easily find them. You go into the little woods over there, you'll be able to find rabbits.
Mm.
Um, Certain biomes don't really carry too many of the rabbits, though.
Oh, okay. Hmm. What was the
Let's
no?
go
There
right
was
here.
like a. They added like the underwater domes or something. Is that right?
Yeah, it was the underwater temple that I was telling you that
Temple.
causes
Oh.
massive lag, and it's you basically just go there and get sponge. That's what it is, because they ended up making the sponge to where it absorbs now, and you can end up cooking it, and it makes it un wet or whatever you want to call it. So
So there's
that works.
basically no use for it?
Yeah, pretty much. Other than just a massive lag.
Huh. I don't like that.
I would rather just spawn in a sponge instead of having to go through the trouble of finding one. Which you can easily just go into the water and find one. That's no difficulty at all.
Hmm.
The only problem is it's very annoying. All right.
Interesting. Okay. Let's clear out this level right here. Get us a nice little hole going here. Oop, redstone right off the bat. There we go.
So you know any other people that do end up playing Minecraft?
Everybody I know plays Minecraft, dude.
I
Like,
don't get there's some people's like, oh, I don't like that game. It's like, have you ever played it? No, but I don't like it. It's like you
it's
can't.
it's the over popularity of it is why a lot of people hate it. Some people can't get into the creative side of it, and I think that's where they're missing out. They don't realize that they can literally do anything, build anything with Minecraft, and the overflood or saturation of it on YouTube itself is probably what brings it down for a lot of people.
Yeah, I would end up saying that a lot of the people who don't or have never even tried Minecraft or just I've actually have a few friends that don't like it and they mostly just like Call of Duty, but I mean, yeah, that's okay. I like Call of Duty too, but I'm not gonna hate one and like the other. I like both. I'll give every game a try.
Yeah, that's me too. I'd rather try it first, then make a judgment on whether it's okay or not.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I'm definitely not going to be print to striking, a game just because of rumors. Like the whole Minecraft 2 thing. I'm not really putting much stock into that. They may just keep it the same and just do more updates and make it better, smoother.
I hope they move it off of Java. That's what I'm wanting to see because you can only run so much on Java before Java's done. They're going to put it on a disk and go with it. That's the way that's going to end.
Here's the thing. Don't get me wrong. I totally agree with you. There's going to be a point they're going to have to be like, okay, we've got to come up with something. But do you really want to see Minecraft on like an Unreal Engine, dare I say? I mean, is
They
it
could use Unity. Unity actually would end up holding Minecraft.
that's true, but that would make it more of a Flash game feel, would it not?
It depends, because you can make Unity with browsers, games, and you can also have it as other things as well. Me and my buddy mess around with Unity every now and again. It's pretty fun.
Hmm. I don't know. Maybe they might. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe they'll just stick it to a disc and be done with it and just make one absolute big, huge version out of it type thing. So I really don't know. It's Microsoft, man. Everybody's sketchy about them, but at the same time, they are one of the biggest things on the internet. They basically own everything, so
They own Xbox.
it's one of those things. Look, dude, it's two, not million, $1 billion. They're going to have to do something to get that investment back. There is no way they're going to hand out that chunk of change without expecting something back from it.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I'm pretty certain Notch has given up more money than that before too.
Oh,
Considering he
yeah,
didn't
for
even
sure.
deal with the Oculus Rift, he ended up stopping with that because how stupid it was going, the way that it was turning, and apparently Facebook tried to buy the Oculus.
Hmm.
If I'm not mistaken, Facebook apparently tried to buy the Oculus Rift or something like that.
Hmm.
That's just like I wouldn't have even made that move as like it's a website to chat with friends, not a gaming thing. Like I mean, yeah, they have games on it, and it's Facebook's just taking a weird turn.
It's like I always tell my friends, Facebook is going to be the next MySpace. And what I mean by that, when MySpace first came out, it was one of the biggest things for social media there was at the time, and everybody was so into it, but it got to the point to where it was so just day after day, same thing, same grind, nothing new to it. And then Facebook comes along and it does the same thing. You know, it's blew up because it's something new, it's something cool. But I'm afraid
Oh
it'll get to
yeah,
the point it's going to get to that grind to where everybody's like, I've already seen and done it before, type of thing. So I don't know.
it's going to be another website that pops up. It's going to be another chat site. It's what
Yeah.
I've seen mostly nowadays is it's gets annoying is all these. I'm not just for people who end up listening on this. I'm not hating on people when I say this, but I've seen more and more Indian people on there adding me out of the blue. Like I don't know how they're finding me, and they just they get upset. It's like, do not speak my language. It's like, no, I don't. I'm from the United States, and
Hmm.
it's like all these other countries that don't really do much of Facebooking are now starting to do Facebook. I've been getting like so many different random ads from people that I've never even heard of them.
Don't get me wrong. I think it's awesome that it's starting to do that because uh, I've met another friend that actually lives in Egypt, and he's a really cool dude. But I understand where you're coming from. You're going to have those, dare I say, noobs, regardless of where they're from, that they're just going to spam you to death because it's so new to them. They're not used to the communication aspect of
Oh yeah,
Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So it might. I don't know. It's just one of those things. It's kind of like Minecraft with realms. Is it really going to help getting farther out there, or is it going to destroy it, kind of thing?
oh yeah. I mean, Minecraft. Everybody's heard of it at least once.
True. This is so true. I forgot to get torches before I came back down here.
I got six
Duh.
of them in my inventory. If you need some.
I'll make some up. I'm hoping to run into a pocket of coal at some point. I'm seeing a lot of cobble. I've got some iron.
Are
Uh,
you getting
th
cobble in your inventory right now, or in your
yeah.
chest?
Go look at it. Double that chest over here next to the crafting table. Even though you got one over there, anything
Yeah.
in there you need, man, go for it. You got iron that I put in the small one by over there, so
All right. I'm
get
just kind
what
of
you need.
building a quick makeshift house.
Yeah, anything in here that you need, man, don't hesitate. You know, we're sharing inventory here. It ain't this is mine type of thing. What was that? Oh
Yeah.
yeah, torches, torches, torches. Let's make some more sticks.
Yeah, I've
Um,
noticed though with a lot of people in the YouTube community, I do like freedom, but it's very difficult to find people who's willing to actually communicate and actually
and be real
talk
about it.
back to you. And yeah,
Exactly, be real about it. Not be trollish or try to make yourself feel bigger, badder, or whatever the case may be, and being honest and being open and being truly willing to create a community. That is so hard to find because it's kind of like what we said earlier. It's all about the famous part of it. It's not about growing together like George keeps trying to push on them is nobody is realizing the only reason he started this $100,000 sponsorship for either MGN or Freedom is to get people used to helping. That way, when the sponsorship ends, that they'll continue to do it. But his main point is to do it without having to win.
yeah,
Make yourself feel good that you helped somebody else out because what's going to happen is word of mouth is going to start. Hey, I had this guy make me a thumbnail. You should go check him out. Hey, I had this guy help me better structure my YouTube channel, and he's the reason I started growing. Go check him out. That fire, dare I say, gets set in place, and it just spreads and spreads and spreads, and I think, in my opinion, I'm hoping that's what he's going for, is to get, that fire set to where it's not about the numbers, it's not about the views, it's about, hey, this guy helped me. You might want to go check him out. He might help you too, type of thing. I understand for some channels that could be a bad thing because it's going to be knocking into their creative time, to their video time, but at the same time, if you're willing to do it, it's going to show them that you truly are a genuine person. So it's kind of a good
Yeah,
thing,
there's just
kind of a bad thing situation.
it's there's just I don't know. It's kind of it. I think at one point, sooner or later, if it gets to a point where YouTubers don't ever want to communicate with other YouTubers, and I've noticed I've actually had some people like when I was at the subscribers you were at. I had around 70 something subscribers on that old channel,
Hmm.
and I just had people like, oh hey, I can get subscribers off of him because he, has a lot of people, and maybe if they find him interesting, then they'll find me interesting too, and I'm gonna see if I can take his subscribers. And like, I mean, I don't. Okay, you can do whatever you want. I'm not gonna care. It's not gonna bug me. It's the fact that you want to be so immature about this and just care about the subscribers is the fact that you shouldn't be doing what you're doing. You should be enjoying yourself and having fun and interacting with other people, which is so hard to see people do anymore.
Good luck with that, man. Like when you contacted me, I was just like, okay, I'll be honest about it. It's one of those, you want to be apprehensive about it because you're like, is this just another one of those people that are just looking to mooch or try to get me just to check them out type of thing? Because like you just said, it's so hard to find that genuine person. Are they going to be real? Are they going to be honest about what they do? So it's just one of those things, man, that, luckily you were up front. And, like I try to tell guys on my videos all the time, it's like, I don't care if you got one or 100,000. If you're real, if you're honest, if you don't mind playing with me, if we play well together, I don't care. I will, we'll
Yeah,
work together type of thing.
I think that's one of the biggest problems in most, even in the real world outside of just YouTube in general, is there's so many people out there who would rather just not communicate with anybody and still try to make a fame for themselves, but it's not going to work that way. You have to be willing to communicate with people. You have to be willing to sacrifice a couple things every now and again.
Exactly.
It's
But
one of the bigger things that
I
most people miss.
have to admit, and maybe you will too, a lot of the community is so young. I
Oh,
think
geez,
that's,
yeah, there's,
yeah, I think that's what makes the difference is they're so young and it's so hard to connect with the newer generation. It truly, truly is because they're from back in my day when I was younger, there was no derping, you know, there was none of
yeah.
that stuff going
I didn't
on.
have to deal with people running down my road yelling swag when I was, 13, 14 years old. Now I'm sitting here like watching YouTube videos like I don't want to hear this. This is just dumb.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
isn't cool. This isn't, you know.
It's hard to be swiggity swag with the new
Yeah.
generation.
I just don't understand a lot of people in the newer generations, and there's gonna be more to come, which hopefully a lot of things. It's more of a trend I've noticed a lot nowadays. Mostly trends end up passing along, which is really hard to deal with.
And it's always the dumbest things on the planet that end up becoming a trend. It is never
Yeah.
something that's sensible or is cool, dare I say. It's always something that's completely retarded. That's like, oh, this is the best thing ever. It's like, no, it's not. Where'd you
Oh
get,
yeah.
where'd you get the idea that that was okay? You just need to back up a little and realize that you are way beyond what everybody else is thinking.
Hey,
Um,
back to reality.
yeah, come back to Earth. Ooh.
But yeah, that's one of the things that one of the bigger things is that I've tried to just sit here and talk to people, and like you said, like, oh, is this guy just, is the person gonna be mooching off of me, or is this person actually gonna be real? And
Hmm.
that's one of the bigger things that I've always had problems with. And this dude wants to hang out with me. This guy wants to go out and have a good time and play games and stuff like that. We'll be recording and stuff. Or are you just wanting you just wanting everything for yourself? Like, are you actually wanting to sit here and play more games with me over time, or is that it? Just one episode and you're done? I don't want
Yeah,
to hang out with someone like that.
right. A lot of them, that's more or less what they look for. Just because they think, well, kind of like what you said earlier, they got so many subscribers, so maybe I'll pull one or two from them and then it'll be over with type thing.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell. Let's get this garden going. I'm tired of digging for now, so I'm gonna stay out of the hole. Almost this whole entire episode, dude. I've been down in that hole, so
Right. How often do you end up cutting your videos, like cutting them into short little bits, or would you leave it as
I
like a full?
usually try to keep them around 20 minutes, max 30 minutes long. For the simple fact, to be honest about it, the attention span on YouTube is
Horrible.
unbearably impossible to nail down. I cannot put anything in this area. It's all spawn protected. Like from this row right here back, I can't put anything in that. It's all spawn protected.
So weird.
Yeah. But I have to say, man, I think we've been gabbing for a minute, so if we wouldn't mind wrapping this video up, telling everybody thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Commando. He is an amazing person. Just this first episode, I've already had a blast, and being able to be open and honest, and
Right. Finally,
being,
someone real to actually talk with,
yeah,
not just a
you have no
robot.
idea how much that means, man. I tell the other guys I work with all the time, it's like, you don't know what that means for somebody like me. It truly means, like, this is what I want out of YouTube, the realness, not the, man, I'm on YouTube, I got 10K subscribers, you know?
Right. Like that's what it's all about. Is I'm trying to find people who's going to be real and actually, I mean, yeah, long run we may communicate over weeks over time, but yeah, you lose connection every now and again. You don't talk to somebody for a couple weeks or maybe even a month.
Hmm.
And I've had that happen with my friends. I've known since 2010 when I first started my old YouTube channel,
Hmm.
and it's just impossible to find people that wants to be real and actually still communicate over time. And those are the kind of people that once you find your group, once you settle down and get your little people enough that you trust, and if you want to bring more in, then that's fine.
Hmm.
But just you got to make sure that you just don't end up bringing in those people that are just sub for me. Hey, I got one subscriber. I'm gonna go mooch off of you, and I'm never gonna speak to you again. That's not how it should be done.
Yeah, that wrecks a channel quick. But, yeah. Thank you. I want to turn myself around to where I can see myself. Oh crap! 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 No! 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 Oh my God! I picked the worst time to turn around, dude. For real.
Tell me
Holy cow!
you're done, son. You're done.
So sign us out there, Commando.
ah, I'm gonna sign us out. I'm gonna do it style. Yes. Hey, this is where we spawn now? Okay, that's nice.
Oh
Spawn
my
on top of a house.
God! Crying out loud! Look what I got to deal with here, people. See you guys in the next one.
Secrets, if you really look at yourself, you would be speechless. What happened to being doctors and teachers? What happened to being your brother's keeper? Nowadays, kids more worried.